On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what a blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. So I gotta kick it off with some breaking news. We usually kick it off with some updates, but this morning I have to change it and start it off with this breaking news. Now, before we get into the story, I want to listen to this, then we get into the meat of the matter. Yeah, man.
Motorists traveling along Bwoyz Road from Washington Boulevard direction heading into Halfway Tree will travel and divert left onto Kasha Park Road or go right onto Walton Park Road. Motorists traveling from Halfway Tree heading on to Bwoyz Road will have to turn right on Lower Sandringham Avenue and find himself into Eastwood Park Gardens, where they can go on to Burlington or Dumbarton and head back onto Kasha Park Road or Red Hills Road. Motorists coming up Hagley Park Road, it's best they continue straight into Halfway Tree rather than to go left onto Woodglen, because that area at Woodglen and Bwoyz Road is expected to be congested. So as we speak, no motorists will be able to pass by Tarrant Baptist Church going in either direction.
Now my peeps, make we get into the meat of the matter. Now that traffic diversion is a direct result of an early morning knockings and clappings along Bwoyz Road. 3 fatalities so far, 2 criminal elements, and it is also said, sadly, a member of the Jamaica Defense Force is among the lifeless. Now, this bizarre type of knockings and clappings is like a Hollywood movie type of settings. Now, what really going on now, information reaching On The Spot News Media, is that in the vicinity of the Olympia Crown Hotel off Bwoyz Road right there, so sometime around 4:40 a.m. in the morning, the driver of a Audi motor vehicle, which is said to be the JDF member, along with 4 occupants, so 5 persons in the Audi motor car. It is said that whilst the driver was driving along Bwoyz Road, heading in the direction of Halfway Tree, the vehicle was intercepted by 2 criminal elements armed with a Glock pistol and an M16 rifle aboard a motorcycle. Wanna see how them boy are brazen? Man a ride with rifle pan bike in a early morning. But anyway, it is said that the men who were reportedly armed on the motorcycle opened gunfire on the vehicle. So in layman terms, the man them pan the bike, shot up the vehicle. Now the driver, in response to what was happening, used the motor vehicle and cleared the 2 criminal elements them off of the bike. Yeah man, spread them out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. Now it is said that the bike man lose them 3 pints, same place, pan the spot, due to the impact, and the driver of the Hardy was sadly later pronounced, you know what? Now, a whole heap of things are going where that is concerned. Because on the Spot News Media, do some digging. We are come up with the information little by little. But we get to understand, say, it is a direct result of an ongoing gang feud with criminal elements from William Lane and criminal elements from a community known as Rome. Now, Rome is on the opposite side. It's basically at the border where the Kingston Western Police Division meets the St. Andrews Central Police Division. So traveling along Maxfield Avenue in the direction of Halfway 3, when you get to the stoplight at Russell Road, if you take that right turn, the community of Rome would be on your left. And the first right turn, a little lane, that would be William Lane. But if you continue along Maxfield Avenue, heading into Halfway 3, as soon as you pass the stoplight of Russell Road, Rome, the community of Rome, would be on your right, continuing up that road. So that is where Rome and William Lane is. So there's an ongoing gang war between those two rival factions. So unconfirmed reports suggest that the two criminal elements aboard the motorcycle are from the William Lane community in the Kingston Western Police Division. Now, I'm going to play the audio clip from the actual video of the scene. So you can, you don't know, be like Michelangelo and paint the graphic imagery from what you're hearing in your mind. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough, but anyway, listen.
Bumbo clot. Bumbo clot.
Mask up everything there.
Bumbo clot. Oh, two gunmen that? Bumbo
Rifle over there, so.
Bumbo clot.
Yo, we there,
I mean, so no man, no one thing that they are going right this side.
Bumbo clot. Shit. Bomb in the battle. Bomb. Bomb buckler. Yo. It's that man. Then you got hit job and crash and dead. Karma. A karma that no? Bombo nuts. You find out, yes? That drive-by shooting this now. The bullet will. Bombo nuts. Yeah.
Now on your screen, my peeps, is a picture of the man who is said to be a serving member of the Jamaica Defense Force that lost his life after that brutal and brazen attack this morning along Mullines Road. Now I just want to offer my most sincere condolences to the bereaved families of this serving member of the Jamaica Defense Force. And Jano Star, it's really, really rough. Because if you have a news like this in the morning, and nothing at all pretty upon the family. So a lot of unanswered questions as it relates to that early morning knockings and clappings that to the life of the soldier. And of course, the driver of the Hardy motor vehicle that in quick response to that knockings and clappings, use the motor vehicle and make sure say the two criminal elements them spread out like a sheet and is no longer among the land of the living. And an M16 rifle and a Glock pistol is off the streets. Now on your screen is a picture of one of the criminal elements, the now deceased Dirty Corna boy from around William Lane. Now we're gonna dig deep into this one here, because we need to find out what really are going on and what caused that. Was the soldier the intended target, or was it someone else in the vehicle the intended target, and unfortunately he lost his life? We need to get down deep into this one. It is said that two other occupants from that Audi motor vehicle was also conned up and seriously injured and are presently in the hospital being taken care of. So this is definitely far from over, as On The Spot News Media will most definitely be updating you, the regular members of Chan Public, in subsequent newscast. Boy, me I tell you my peeps, the thing rough, but anyway, make we continue.
Release the cancer!
Release the cancer!
Release the cancer! What in phone? Wanna kill the boy innocent? They left him 3 penny them. Shout him name!
Jermaine Rich! Jermaine! 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 Justice!
Wanna feel like him never have nobody? When they kill him, I put in nobody, but gonna feel like him never have nobody.
She can't ever spare nobody for talk.
Yeah.
Respond to security. We want justice. 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 Them want pepper spray because we are protest. Them want pepper spray because we are protest. Them want pepper spray.
So the residents of the Fleet Street community in the Kingston Central Police Division continues to protest the fatal knockings and clappings of their community member, Jermaine Richards, who is presently on your screen, allegedly by an off-duty policeman. On Sunday night, they demonstrated in the vicinity of Ribby's Ultra Lounge along Arden Road, where Richards used to work as a chef. We want justice, the placard-bearing protesters shouted in unison. One woman stated that the residents deliberately chose to demonstrate at that time as the club was hosting its regular Big People Sunday series, noting that they felt it was the best time to get the attention of the leadership of the organization. Richards, for those who may have forgotten, was fatally conned up Thursday morning in the parking lot of the Arden Emirates Plaza, and that's where the Ribby's Ultra Lounge is located. The circumstances that led to his fatal knockings and clappings are still unclear, and the residents of Fleet Street demands answers. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough, the knockings and clappings continues. Now, as it relates to the fatal knockings and clappings of this 12-year-old, one of whom I would definitely call one of Jamaica's most vulnerable, 12-year-old Farin, who was conned up Friday morning. Now he's laying lifeless on a block of ice whilst his mother is battling for life, hanging on to life by a thread. So detectives has deepened their closed-circuit television camera footage to help them to solve the brutal, fatal knockings and clappings of 12-year-old Farin. And, Jano, it's rough because his mother is seriously injured. It's not even clear if she knows that her son is no longer among the land of the living. The brutal incident took place on Friday, as I stated earlier, along Lindsay Crescent in the parish of St. Andrew. So as it currently stands, sadly my peeps, the fatal knockings and clappings of the 12-year-old is still a mystery. And those were the words coming from the superintendent in charge of the St. Andrew North Police Division, that's Randy Sweeney. He stated, and I quote, "At the time, we cannot confirm the motive or any theory for this particular knockings and clappings. Nonetheless, he states that he's asking any member of Jan Public who has any information that can help the police to reach out to the Constant Spring Police Station." End quote. So just a quick refresher for those who may have forgotten. The little boy and his mother was traveling to school in a Mercedes-Benz motor vehicle when two armed criminal elements traveling on a motorcycle approached and can up the motor vehicle, leaving the little youth lifeless. The little youth sustained multiple can-up wounds to his chest and head, and his mother was also canned up multiple times all over the upper body. He was transported to the hospital where he lost his life whilst undergoing treatment, and the mother is still battling for life. Now we need answers. We can't continue to allow or turn a blind eye to the fact that our nation's most vulnerable are being brutally slaughtered in the streets of Jamaica, and we just walk away willy-nilly like it's just a regular day. We cannot continue like this as a nation. How are we going to grow if our nation's most vulnerable lives are being cut short? People, we need to do something before something do. That little boy could have been your son, your grandson, your nephew, your friend. That little boy could have been any one of our own children. So my peeps, if you don't have any information that can assist the police, please don't hesitate to assist them. Yeah, man. And still in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrew North Police Division, the St. Andrew North Police have seized this illegal firearm and ammunition on Sunday during a snap operation along Whitehall Avenue. Yeah, man. And it's the 6th such weapon removed from the streets in the division since the start of the year. So reports indicate that sometime around 11:30 a.m., officers found a Springfield XD 40 caliber firearm with its serial number fixed, wrapped in a grey t-shirt near 100 Lane and 60 Whitehall Avenue intersection. A magazine containing 8 live 9mm rounds was also seized. No arrest was made in connection with that particular find. So right there and then, another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, a 26-year-old truck driver ended up getting canned up, losing his life in his community of York Street District in Linstead, St. Catherine on Saturday. The deceased is presently on your screen and he has since been identified as Tyrone Harvey, but he is popularly known in the streets as Naya. So according to police reports, sometime around 4:40 p.m., Harvey went to a section of the community to collect firewood. It is said that he was ambushed by 2 armed criminal elements who canned him up several times all over the upper body and head. Harvey was, however, rushed to the Linstead General Public Hospital for treatment, but sadly, he was pronounced, you know what. No motive has been established for his fatal knockings and clappings as yet. But as always, On The Spot News Media will most definitely be making checks into this one and see if we can unearth why Harvey was targeted and why he was taken out in such a fashion. Yeah, man, so anyway. Now over there in the Clarendon Police Division, the Clarendon Police is now investigating another fatality surrounding family feud. So a Clarendon man knife up him own brother, leaving him lifeless during a family squabble. So a 28-year-old man was allegedly knifed up by his younger brother during a fight in Maypen, Clarendon on Friday. The deceased man has since been identified as Kemroy Brown, otherwise known as Blacks, said to be a labourer of Hazard Drive in the parish. So according to police reports, sometime around 1:20 p.m, Brown was at his home when an altercation broke out between him and his 25-year-old brother. During the fight, a knife was used to knife up Brown several times. He was, however, rushed to the Maypen Hospital, where he was pronounced, you know what. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. The Maypen police is presently investigating. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.